Alright, YouTube, this is Grant. Just wanted to say my thoughts on the Eagles draft, this upcoming draft, 2013. I think they're switching to a 3-4, it sounds like. So they'll probably get in Manti Te'o, I think. 3-4, you need 4 linebackers. You only have Michael Kendricks and DeMeco Ryans, unless you sign a free agent. And Te'o would be a low pick. Good pick for the Eagles. It'd be a little early though for him. And then you put Casey Matthews as your 4th linebacker, and maybe Brandon Graham and Vinny Curry. That's just my opinion. I'm not for sure. That's just my thoughts of what I'd like to see them do. And then maybe trade up in the late first round or get in the second round, get a cornerback like Brandon Boykin, or get like someone like him. Get maybe Jonathan Banks. He'd be a good late first round pick. And then from there, I don't know what you do from the second round. You might have to give away a second round pick or something, but that's what I'd do for the first round. I don't think you go for a safety if you have a second round pick after you had Kurt Coleman, Nate Allen, and all them, Jaquan Jarrett. I think they're good. They're just not top quality like Ed Reed or Brian Dawkins or John Lynch or someone like that. And that's what the Eagles need, because Nnamdi Asomugha has not been good with the Eagles safeties and their team right now. And if you get Jonathan Banks in there, you have 3 good corners, and you have a lot. You just draft Te'o. I mean, that looks good for there. And then free agency, you would sign Ed Reed as a possible safety, and that helped Nnamdi Asomugha. And you could also look at getting LaRon Landry from the Jets. He'll be a free agent, it sounds like. And then, or if you don't get Jonathan Banks, you can get in the draft. You could get Darrelle Revis by trading, but I don't think Darrelle Revis. I think he's a little. It's money, and he's too overrated. I think he's hyped up. Go with Jonathan Banks. It's a cheaper option, and you got 3 corners. Nnamdi will leave. After that, you got Brandon Boykin can play as a third corner, or you could re-sign Cromartie if you have to, or trade for Revis. So they got plenty of options at corner there. You sign Ed Reed or Landry. There's some good free agent safeties coming out this year in the free agency or whatever. And then you also have some okay tackles. People want them to get Jake Lukell or whatever the guy's name is from Texas A&M. I don't think he's really that worth it. He might be worth it. He's a high first round pick, but you have Jake Long. He was like a first round pick in the draft the other year, first pick in the draft. I mean, and you also have a good guy from the Chiefs coming out at free agency this year. So why not get them? I mean, they're probably just as good and good quality and stuff. Although the Eagles haven't been as successful in free agency. Also, I'll give you some picks for my thoughts on early Super Bowl picks and stuff like that for the next year and NBA Finals and stuff. NBA Finals, I can see the Sixers maybe winning it. That's just because I'm a Sixers fan. But I think I can see them winning it if they get lucky and don't have injuries. I mean, they're hot when it comes to big-time games. And I think they have a chance to win it. And it'll draw people to come to their team next year at free agency, and it'll be good. But top contenders for this year's NBA Finals, I got OKC, Sixers, Spurs, and I don't know. I don't see the Lakers winning. The Clippers might, and then I don't know. Maybe the Rockets too. Those are my teams. Any of those teams would win. NHL Finals, I think the Kings have a good shot to repeat. I don't see the Flyers are ready yet to win after this lockout. They don't look that ready. I don't see them winning it. But I hope they would. I'm just saying that. LA Kings maybe. New York Rangers and possibly even the Devils. Those are some teams I'd have. Oh yeah, maybe add the Bruins into that too. One of those teams would win. I'm saying. I mean, they're the top teams for me. MLB, I got MLB, I got Phillies. People say they're not hot this year. I think they will be. They have old guys, but they have some age and stuff. But their team is built on those guys. They're like MVPs. They're like the Derek Jeter. They're the heart of that club. And then you have some young guys, and they have some good prospects that they've been trading for. So I mean, their team's in good shape right now. They just need to keep stacking up on prospects for when Ryan Howard and Utley and Rollins leave, and they'll be good. So I see the Phillies. I really think they're going to win it this year. If they don't, I don't know who else would. I have to give it the Angels. Los Angeles Angels have to get a shot, and I don't think anybody's better than the Phillies in the NL, really, because the Phillies, they were the best team, not that last year, but the year before that. They were the best team record-wise in the MLB. So that's just my thought. And then if not, it'll be the Rangers or the Yankees aren't winning it. It'll be the Rangers, Angels, or the Orioles. That's my thoughts. No one else's. Maybe the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays you can add to that. Also, lastly, I'd like to say NFL Super Bowl picks for next year. This is a long way off. I don't know the free agency or draft yet. I'm looking at the Eagles. I think they're still a good team. They just need to find those wins. They're having trouble finding wins. I think they can contend. I don't think they're going to win it, though. Maybe the Patriots. The Falcons, I don't think they're I think the Falcons have like a Matt Ryan, McNabb type of thing going on where you can't win, you can't get to the Super Bowl, you just keep choking. Falcons choke. I say the Patriots are a top contender. 49ers will be a good contender next year. Packers, you can count in it. Steelers aren't going to be ready. AFC teams, big team will be the Patriots, and then the Texans. I don't think there'll be anybody else that I can look at right now. I'm trying to think. Maybe the Saints you could add to that, and I don't know. The NFC East, anybody from the NFC East has the potential to win, but I don't think they will. And yeah, AFC you have the Steelers, the Texans, and the Texans and Patriots. Those are teams that would go far in the playoffs for next 2014, 2015, or whatever. 2014, 2013 Super Bowl. So there you go. Thanks for watching. This is GWatt Tube. See you later, folks. That's all. Time's yours.